Hi, how are you? I wish that you are good and that you feel happy. Please subscribe our channel and support us to work on more love and awareness for the world around us. Today our theme is orgasmic life, sex and orgasm, and our topic for the theme is take responsibility for your life. We will look deeper into orgasm as a happening and as a state of being. Orgasm can be seen in sexual happening as focused and local experience or relaxed and holistic experience. Many times orgasm is considered for men as happening in genital area as intensively focused and local experience. Sexual energy builds up in genitals during sex and during focused and local orgasm it just explodes downward and outwards instead of in and upward towards other parts of the body like orgasm does in relaxed and more holistic orgasm. Orgasm can have many qualities added to than physical and psychological climax, where genitals play most often key role. Focused and local orgasm is also called often as peak orgasm and relaxed and holistic orgasm as valley orgasm. There are not necessarily physical constructions in valley orgasm like there would happen during peak orgasm, which is why most men can have difficulty experiencing it in the beginning as ejaculation is deeply associated as part of orgasm. It cannot be understood but only to be experienced through surrendering. Therefore, valley orgasm isn't something you can force your way into, but rather you open to it by surrendering without need to perform any sex acts. Still, both in peak and valley orgasm, deeper longings and sufferings are there if nothing has happened to desires within experiencer for sex acts. Once longings and sufferings cease to be, orgasmic life becomes more as a reality and like valley orgasm, it cannot be forced to become. Valley orgasm is about surrendering to your partner by surrendering into deep connection together as lovers or partners. Orgasmic life is about you, who you really are, and how you connect with your partner with this awareness of being from deepest valley and with highest peaks. It is, it is about letting go all for nothing to happen, and all happens effortlessly without any force to pave a way for anything. Peak orgasm is often attached to and trapped with fantasies and desires that are waiting to be realized by you with your lover or partner. These needs are very deeply rooted within us for procreation as they are our biological nature, and therefore it is essential not to fight against them. First, we need to forget all attached sexual experiences if we want to start to look towards valleys instead of peaks. Then, as men, forget erection and ejaculation and simply be, and surrender to process from moment to moment and let your body relax and let your mind simply be. Thoughts coming and thoughts going. When surrendering to your part, when surrendering to your partner, open yourself to this much deeper experience without expectations and with deep acceptance. Erection happens if and when it happens without any forcing. Yes, you may agree to place soft penis on and in the vagina and just feel. Same goes for women with vagina as there is now no need to contract vagina for any reason as penis simply rests in vagina effortlessly without any thrusts. This may be also very healing for many women. Unfortunately, in our cultures, we associate surrendering as being submissive to other. We associate valley orgasm being a feminine quality, and men tend to be afraid of losing their masculinity without reason, as it is about balancing inner masculinity and femininity both in men and women for harmonious togetherness. Performing is the way of macho or gentleman masculinity, and pleasing is the way of submissive or motherly femininity. And for peak orgasm, this is too often the case, as man looks after that woman reaches peak orgasm with him accordingly. We are doing what needs to be done for love. We are making desires to happen for sex acts. The valley orgasm is much more ambiguous, and it can be much harder to quantify. There is no definite beginning or end to valley orgasm. Therefore, it can become difficult for men to open to this new experience because they expect orgasm to be very clear and untroubled experience. Valley orgasm is more a process than a happening with definite happy ending, but rather a way of inner joy. Orgasmic life is about beyond both peak and valley orgasms, and rather awareness of presence from moment to moment and with deepest acceptance of life as such, with or without partner. Life is a process for all of us, path of making love to become aware who we truly are beyond desires of peaks and valleys, small and big orgasms. Simply oneness of all. Orgasmic as our core nature. It cannot be attained with force, only by surrendering to experience, to life itself. Surrendering yourself and not the other, and at last to life itself. Path of making love through sex as life energy is the way for orgasmic life, but only when sex acts are first dropped as thoughts. When we are thinking sex, we diminish sex to be happenings of our fantasies and imaginations of past and future sex acts, and only to be old desires with new clothes. Naked fantasy means reality without any fancy ideas decorating sex act to be desired for. But letting sex be energy unfolding in the various forms from moment to moment. Reality at this very moment hides orgasmic life within itself, and you are it. And you just experience it without judgment, and you are orgasmic. You may say that you do not feel anything special, and true. Being orgasmic is beyond all that is special. Orgasmic life is now normal life, but only with distinction of awareness being present within you. Being special means that you are not present, and you are not orgasmic then. You may think that orgasmic life happens with all special things happening around you and your love partner. But these are just illusionary ideas as they are of thinking and ego. Special means that you have something that not all have, like diamonds. If all of us had plenty of diamonds, they would turn into rocks instantly. And they are rocks. And not even rocks, but compressed pieces of coal. First, be normal by dropping being special in any way, and you will reach valley orgasm with your lover or with your partner. Second, be natural by letting sex as life energy transform for you from happenings of life in the process of making love from moment to moment. Slowly, when nothing happens, and all is effortlessly available for you and your partner, peak orgasms and valley orgasms, but without desires and your thinking hindering any of experiences. All pleasures are there for you, but without forcing them by doing or making. We can relax on joy of life and simply be orgasmic within ourselves. Naturally, needs arise, but we rest on joy, and therefore there is no hurry to force them or to compare with others. And life will unfold to us as orgasmic way, like unexpected cool breeze during hot summer day. And joy arises from within. You are it, joy of life, by accepting all. First, be normal and allow making love slowly turn into process of lifetime, sex being present for you every moment as it is our life energy. Greatest joy beyond all pleasures. Pleasure is like sex act, a happening, and if joy is present, they exist together in balance for you and your partner without any inner fights. And joy is present, but only hidden within us, all of us, like sun behind clouds. Sex is our life energy, and it is in balance with our awareness of natural femininity and natural masculinity within us. Normal femininity and normal masculinity mean that there are not any special needs or desires for performing or pleasing others. Once we enter normal state of being, natural way of balancing femininity and masculinity within us is to relax on sex, our life energy. This way we turn into being more responsive, and reactiveness is decreasing in amount as awareness is growing within us. As we are aware, there is a way to be responsible and courage to be guilty for being totally orgasmic with every step on our path of living love affair with life. We surrender within to be responsible for our happiness and with its unburdening and with awareness of our joyful nature. Joy is always within us, and only some balancing is needed to regain our relaxed state of being. Imbalance is like darkness, that is only lack of light in space. And to balance our lives, we need some awareness on individual imbalance to balance masculinity and femininity within us. The world is always in imbalance, as our mind is always in imbalance, never here and now. Thoughts coming and going. Just keep them as your guests, not as your masters. That is nature of change in mind. Through chaos, new arises and brings illusion of balance for a brief moment. Focusing within us on imbalance of femininity and masculinity is essential for orgasmic life for both women and men. When we gain balance of them and also in relation to the world, we are reaching orgasmic life. We can balance only ourselves from within, and it can happen only by surrendering, by letting go hope of world or our minds to achieve balance as it is against their nature. If we try to balance incoming happenings, we are doomed to focus more and more on ideas and not to reality. Be hopeless and let go of everything, but always without any force. Hopeful people tend to be fearful and desperate many times, and without joy of life, as they have convinced to themselves that the world is full of hope. Sex as life energy is totally hopeless. It simply is. All. Once we truly dive into hopelessness, you will encounter yourself, your life energy, making love as process within us. Be hopeless with sex joyfully, and life will surprise seeker with so many ways. Do not seek for sex acts. but be on path of joy, to surrender to the life and to feel compassion for the world as it is all that is of wisdom for us. Responsibility arises from within effortlessly as we just let go with joyful hearts and feel aliveness of life within us. Letting go happens easiest with some shaking, and like in cocktail shaking method, the hard shake doesn't mean you shake the shaker as hard as you can, but a way of understanding how the ice performs in the shaker. So, shake your body with relaxed manner and allow awareness to work within your body and take a form beyond knowing anything, simply by surrendering to shaking. Shake your body by facing your partner with closed eyes slightly apart of you. Be loose and just feel without any doings or makings, effortlessly, and allow thoughts to come and go. Smile for their attempt to be more than just a guest in your house, of being who you truly are. Natural excitement happens with shaking as mind and body relaxes. Feel your partner and slowly open your eyes and let your shaking turn into dancing. And slowly you may come closer to your partner, and if you feel like it, and to hold each other hands lovingly. Let this be second state like sex act following a path of excitement, pleasure, orgasm and resolution. You may feel that you are ready for valley orgasm. Look your partner eyes lovingly and feel. Hug your partner lovingly and feel, or and sit down, and woman might sit on lap of the man and again hug and just feel. You may give a kiss to your partner and you lie down at last in the spoon posture with your partner and close your eyes and just feel. Like in sex act at the end, do not hurry to shower. Enjoy the moment of resolution state and close your eyes. 42 minutes per day guarantees success for you two as lovers or partners in orgasmic life, but even 14 minutes per day is sufficient for great orgasms. Even minute or two per day is vastly better than nothing, as connection happens in every togetherness meeting. You may shape all your feel together meetings as they suit best for you two, but have all four phases included into these orgasmic life together meetings. So, have some shaking first and then dance with feeling yourself together the way that suits you two the best. Allow your dance turn into hugging either by standing or sitting, and remain in your own energy and feel polarity between you and your partner, and give a kiss to your partner. Last part, but for sure not the least, it is to enjoy togetherness in a spoon posture by lying down. If you feel fulfilled by this video, please subscribe and be part of growing awareness of orgasmic life and sex. Thank you.